attention to mixed doubles, and it's the Japanese pair of Midorikawa and Saito up against the home favourites and number 8 seeds Chen and Toei. So this is from the bottom half of the draw, and as we can see in this bottom half of the draw, right at the top there, a certain Chan Peng Soon. We ought to make mention of him because he was twice in the final of the Malaysian Open with Goh Liu Ying back in 2013 and 16. And he's announced that he will be retiring in May, so this will be his last ever Malaysian Open. Of course, also in the bottom half of the draw, the number 2 seeds are already through to the quarter-final stage. Last year's beaten finalists Yuta Watanabe and Arisa Higashino. So the fans have been enjoying good matches since 9 o'clock this morning. And here come the hugely entertaining and talented Malaysian pair of Chen Tang-jie and Toei Wei. I was making note yesterday of their matching hair colour, Chen and To. I think it's absolutely wonderful. This will be a third meeting between these two pairs, and as you can see, honours are shared. Both of the previous 2 matches have gone the full distance. The last was in the Indonesian Open last year. That was another 1,000 event, and it was 3 games won by the Japanese combination. But Stadium Istora Senayan is notoriously drifty, and that may have played a part in the previous results. Well, I had the pleasure of meeting Chen Tang-jie's mother last night when I was waiting for my car to go back to the hotel, and I was saying how much I loved the hairstyle of this Malaysian pair. She's not such a fan, I think it's safe to say, Steen, but I love it.
And we saw the same with DJ Hui yesterday, who was in purple clothing and hair in the men's doubles.
Well, this is Hiroki Midorikawa. He is 23 years of age from Saitama Prefecture, and so too is his partner, Natsu Saito. Both 23 and both from the same prefecture. They are 1 place down from their career high ranking of 12. They spent 1 week from the 17th of October at number 12 on the world rankings, and they're making their first appearance here at the Malaysia Open Super 1000. They beat Vincent Chu and Jenny Guy from America in the first round. 2 straight games there, 35 minutes for their victory against the Americans. Chen Tang-jie has just enjoyed a birthday, turned 26 last Friday, so 6 days ago. Born in Ipoh, and he's a tall athlete, as you could see, at 180, that's about 5'11". Toei Wei is 23 from the ancient city of Malacca. Shorter of the 2 by some considerable margin, that equates to 5'4". And they, like their opponents, are 1 place down from their career high. Their career high was 8, and they spent 1 week from the 12th of the last month. Did win in the first round against Tom Jikel and Delphine Delroux of France. Now, of course, the Malaysians were seeded, so I guess we should have expected them to win, but at the last 2 Malaysian Opens, Jikel and Delroux were the number 8 seeds. So Charles Wang, our umpire for this one, from Chinese Taipei, and Fabio Beto from Italy, the service judge. Well, there's the Malaysian coaching bench, two former great Indonesian players. And on the Japanese coaching bench, well, on the left as we look at them, Jeremy Gang, who was a former Malaysian player. Well, there's a real atmosphere in the Axiata Arena here this afternoon. And they will cheer every single point that this pair wins.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Hiroki Midorikawa and Natsu Saito, Japan. And on my left, Chen Dangjie and Dui Wei, Malaysia. Dui Wei to serve to Natsu Saito. Love all. Play.
So the number 8 seeds from Malaysia, Chen Dangjie and To Wei, getting the second round match underway against Midorikawa and Saito. It's amazing, Steve. The Japanese pair, I don't think, were high enough in the world rankings last year to qualify for the Malaysian Open.
No.
And now they're the second-ranked Japanese pair behind Watanabe and Higashino. They're ranking up to 13, have been as high as 12. That's an incredible rise in 1 year, isn't it?
It is, and I have to say that it took some years for Park Ju-bong, the former mixed doubles world champion and head coach of Japan, to sort of get the mixed doubles going in Japan. But now they've got 4 pairs in this tournament. Kyohei Yamashita and Shinoya also in top 20, whilst the former Olympic champion in women's doubles Matsutomo and Kaneko outside of the top 20, I believe.
Yeah, they played each other. There was 2 Japanese players played each other in the first round, didn't they? Yeah, Park Ju-bong, the former winner of the mixed doubles title here at the Malaysian Open, 1989 and 90. Well, if we're talking about meteoric rises on the world ranking, we've also got to talk about Chen Dangjie and To Wei, because they started the year ranked 147. So when they went up to number 8 within the last 12 months, that's up 139 places. But of course, it was a little different for them because they were reforming a partnership that they had when they were juniors, whereas the Japanese pair had played pretty much a full season in 2022. So already had a reasonable ranking, but not high enough for the 1,000 events.
I think they performed really well, both these pairs, but especially the Malaysians. They were the mixed doubles pair that Noah Widianto, when he arrived in Malaysia, he placed a lot of thrust in them, and so far they've repaid it.
It's over 4-3.
But I think they've got even greater potential.
Yeah, I agree. Oh, that's a super shot from Matsu Saito. My goodness me.
5-3.
When you talk about potential and you watch a pair like the Malaysians thing,
Yeah.
what do you look for? What gives you that sense that they've got potential?
Yeah, it's something that doesn't look like all the others. Something that is a little bit special. I recall what I noticed about this pair here. That was during the Sudirman Cup, where I think there were 3 Malaysian pairs playing first match, another pair played the second match, and then this pair here played the third match. That was crucial for the group standings, and there was a lot of pressure on them, and they withstood that pressure.
And they delivered.
They delivered, and they delivered in the fourth match as well, as far as I recall. And that was sort of like, hey, there's something special in it. Chen also good touch, toe, excellent defense. I could see some reminiscence of Liliana Natsir. She's not exactly as high as Natsir and not as strong at the net, but badminton is something that you can learn, and that's super important to realize that you can learn to play badminton. It's not something you're born with. And Noah Vidianto, he knows what he's talking about, because he's been there himself and he's played with Natsir and so on. So to get his input, that's just highly valuable, I think, for the Malaysians.
Absolutely. Of course, he was two-time world champion, wasn't he, with Liliana Natsir?
Olympic silver.
Yep, in Beijing. Oh, that's a great clear. Saw with her peripheral vision, Toei Wei, that Saito was coming forward to the net and just punched the shuttle over her head deep into court. I suppose it's awareness like that as well that gives them potential, that court awareness of being able to sense where your opponents are, the ability to play the right shot at the right time. Oh,
do you have some of the special mixed doubles shot, the control from the mid-court area? Can the female player hold her defense? And a lot of these things that sort of where you can see if someone stands out, if someone's a little bit special.
Yeah.
The difficult part of it is the talent that you can't see. The talent that's over your eyes, in your chest, and in heart and brain. The guts,
the desire, the guts, determination,
desire and the guts to try and develop. Because when you want to develop something new, you get a little bit worse for a period of time, and some get disheartened and work less and practice a little bit less, and you basically need to do the opposite. You need to do more. So you can't be too afraid of going backwards, taking one step backwards to take 2 or 3 steps forwards.
Yeah. Takes courage.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, that was a lovely backhand. Chen.
Over 9, 8.
Oh, that's a beauty. What a shot by Saito.
Over 9, all.
Completely open area.
Over 10, 9.
Move forward at exactly the right moment. Toei Wei.
On court 3, women's double. Please welcome the technical officials.
Beautiful play. Well constructed rally. And it is the Malaysians, Chen and Toi Wei, who have the advantage at the mid-game interval. It was a beautiful smash from Chen, straight down the line. And a very efficient kill from his partner Toi Wei. 9 minutes played and 11-9 in the opening game in favour of the Malaysians.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Coach, return your chair. Thank you. 11-9. Play.
So the 2-point advantage to the number 8 seeds from Malaysia. Malaysians, of course, quarter-finalists last year.
Service
They lost
over.
out to Puavaraboro
10,
and
11.
Tanachai, who then lost in the semi-final. So they're on a quest, the Malaysians, to reach a second consecutive quarter-final at their home event. Nice idea.
There's been a couple of times where he's tried to play these soft-paced shots. Midorikawa, I think the Malaysians are alert to it and pushing forward on court.
Oh, nice block. Oh, that was a little over-ambitious, that one.
I've researched a little bit. I had really difficulties judging the drift here, and so I researched a little bit extra yesterday. And the word is that it's the Japanese pair that plays with the drift, and that there's sideways drift right to left.
I'd worked out the sideways drift, but that's interesting about the lengthways drift. The fact that you've had to do more consulting with coaches and players means that it can't be that bad.
It's not like you can't control it, but it's definitely there.
Yeah.
And that means that the Japanese pair would probably be quite reluctant to play flat towards the back line or even lift, so much more challenges at the net. And of course, if the opponent is aware of that, then it becomes a real battle. And here in the first game, a little advantage to the pair with orange hair, because it's more difficult for their opponents to play the back line.
Yeah. Oh dear. Service error. So
over.
both the Malaysians played service error in this opening game.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, HGT and Ren Jiangyu, China. And on my left, Muhammad Hassan and Henry Indonesia.
He almost fell down on his coaching chair when he missed that one, Chen.
Muhammad Hassan, your ball, play.
Yeah, that could be costly. Big opportunity missed.
And I think if we're correct that they're trying to overpower the front court, the Malaysians, then it might be a good idea to, the first time you get the chance, just take it a little bit easier and make sure you get another good opportunity again. But I'm only saying this because he missed it. Had he put it away, then I would say, well, lovely play.
Yeah.
7-4
calls on
15-14.
Ladies and gentlemen, on the right, Li Yijing and Shou Min Chen, 2. And on the left, Liu Sheng-Chu and Badminton Chen.
15-all.
And those are shots that she's supposed to make. Natsu Saito, according to Korean mixed double strategy, the female player at that position, a little below the tape, she should be able to play it back into the net. She has been on some occasions, but Choi Wei has been really, really close to the net here on the Malaysian side, and I think that's applying psychological pressure to Saito.
Out. It's over. 16-15.
Service error from Choi Wei. I think the last 2 points that the Japanese pair have earned has been on a service fault and a service error.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness! It's contagious. Serviceitis.
Yeah.
What on earth is going on?
Joint service practice Monday morning. Oh, yeah, that's beautiful from Midorikawa. Clever play.
17-16.
No, he's not the tallest of athletes, is he?
No.
But that was a beautiful, beautiful angle. Look at that.
One challenge remaining. 5.
A couple of times she's tried a cross-court net shot, one on the backhand side, that time from the forehand side. Wrong choice of shot. Or maybe just far too loose.
Yeah, and having to move and make the shot, that's really, really difficult.
Yeah.
7 over. 2, 3. Seven, 3.
Yeah, there it was. And I mean, it would be so easy for her to think, hey, I've missed 2 or 3 of these shots, so I'm just going to lift it. I like the fact that she played back again there, Saito. Long.
16.
So game point opportunities. 4 of them.
8, 5.
Oh, that's well taken.
Over 17-20. Saito.
5, 7, 3, 8.
Oh my goodness, she got the net caught. And that's gone long at the back line. How on earth did the Malaysians save that game point opportunity? Look where the Japanese pair was smashing from. Midorikawa had one from half court. Still couldn't convert.
Wait.
So 2 game points have come and gone.
9, 8.
That is brilliant. What a backhand kill to finish the rally
19.
from Chen J. Wow. He stayed there. He hovered.
Read that she's playing back every single time, even from a low position.
So 3 of the 4 game points have been saved, and another game point has been squandered by the Japanese pair, and it's all level. 20 all and extra points required until there's a clear 2-point winning margin. My goodness, what drama.
Play.
(11-10) interval.
That's very well taken by Saito.
Service over. 21-20.
Yeah, real commitment at the front of the court there. That was excellent. So it's a 5th game point opportunity for the Japanese pair of Midorikawa and Saito. That's gone on. And a 5th game point comes and goes.
21 all.
I think this opening game, Steen, is more important for the Japanese pair than the Malaysians.
Yeah.
11-10.
Amazing reflexes.
Brilliant! What a shot!
What a shot from Midorikawa.
It's over. 22-21.
Wow.
That's amazing. A moment of magic from Midorikawa. 6th game point opportunity.
That's fantastic badminton.
It's over. 22 all.
Or the challenging has been called out, but the Malaysians are challenging. There we go. What does the instant review say? Oh, it's clearly wide.
Challenge unsuccessful.
So
One
it's a
challenge
7th
remaining.
game point
It's
opportunity
over.
for
23,
Midorikawa
22.
and Saito.
Play.
Oh, brilliant. Absolutely superb. Midorikawa calm in that crisis. Look, he was at full stretch, and that backhand smash, the shuttle had gone past him, but he still threaded it down the line. This is an amazing shot. Wonderful play from both of the Japanese players.
11-5. Play.
That's just almost unbelievable, that backhand smash from Midorikawa. But their rewards is the opening game, 24-22 on their 7th game point opportunity.
Hold 1, 20 seconds. Hold 1, 20 seconds. Second game, level play.
Oh, what a thrilling opening game that was. The one by the unseeded pair of Midorikawa and Saito against the number 8 seeds, Chen and Tae. What can the Malaysians do in response to that?
1 love.
They've got to get the crowd going. They've got to get the crowd on their side. Of course, the crowd are on their side, but if they slip too far behind, the crowd will go a little bit silent. Very important that the Malaysians keep the score tight.
2 love.
He showed some great backhand play, Midorikawa. There it was again. And that puts some pressure on the Malaysians, because those loose shots to the midcourt area, they could easily get punished.
Right. It's interesting. I mean, I followed results. I wasn't in Canada or Australia, sadly. Two beautiful countries I love to visit. But they won the Canadian Open, the Japanese pair, and they reached the final at the Australian Open. Both of them 500 events, and I knew then, I thought I've not commentated on them very often, that they must be a hugely talented pair. I'll tell you something, I think this man, Midorikawa, I think that he's a right-handed version in some ways of Watanabe.
That's right.
Great skills and great awareness of where the gaps are, like that.
Yeah. It's interesting to see, in the early stages, how the Japanese pair have been using the backcourt, trying to make the court big. We didn't see that at all in the first game. And I understand the meaning of it, but I would be a little bit reluctant to do it too much. I think, of course, use the full court when you can, but don't get too passive, because the attack from Chen and Toe is going to have more bite.
3-all.
So I would guess that we will see a mixture of it to keep the front court open. So it's still the plan to play well on the front court, but to keep it open, use the back court as variation.
Yeah.
4-3.
Oi, that's landed in.
Service
Well
over.
in.
Well in.
4-all.
Service over. 11-14.
Yeah, in badminton terms, that's not even close.
No. And that should be the slowest corner, so to speak, in terms of drift.
Oh, taken. Oh, she's been faulted. She's been faulted for touching the net.
5-4.
I wouldn't mind seeing that again. Did she touch the net before the shuttle was dead?
Yeah.
Oh, no. Well, watch. The shuttle, if it hits an opponent...
No,
Oh.
I agree with the umpire.
I think you're right too.
Because Midorikawa, he still had the chance to retrieve it when Toe was in the net. It might have been unlikely, but that doesn't really count.
4. It's over. 5 all.
16-11.
It's over.
Good service return from
5.
Saito.
Service off.
Great mistake.
It's over. 6 all.
4-2, 27, 27.
Oh, that's a clever return of serve.
So it's over. 7.
Just turned that racket head at the last moment to play the disguise shot deep into the forehand corner of the Malaysians.
Second game, Bravo. Play.
Good save.
Too long.
8. 6.
Zhangjiakou Challengers point in.
Of course, huge pressure on the Malaysians.
Okay. You wait.
Not only seated higher, but the badminton fans here in Malaysia, they love their badminton.
Clear.
And we love the Malaysian fans too. But of course, when fans want their players to do so well, it does sort of put a burden of expectation on their shoulders.
Yeah, well, when things are not really going the way you want to, then it can become a pressure.
Yeah.
Nine.
Many
Six.
occasions, sort of number 3, 4 favorite of a country do better in home world championships or home continental championships, because the pressure is so high on the first 1 or 2 favorites to win it. So if you still have capable players a little bit further down, they might excel and get the support.
Yeah.
3, no.
What's going on?
10. 6.
They've got to get on the attack. To and Chen.
Not just because of the drift, but tactically they need.
Yeah, but also, I mean, the drift is going to make it really hard to play the backcourt of the Japanese
6
pair.
interval.
Well, we're going to have time to discuss that because we're at the mid-game interval, and it is a 5-point advantage to the Japanese pair, Midorikawa and Saito. And that was a rather despondent-looking Toei way. This is where the coaches need to lift the morale of their players.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Coach, come to your chair. Thank you. Level 6.
Well, it was quite noticeable that the Malaysian coaching team used all of their allotted time to speak to their players.
Level 6.
It's always a
Play.
sign to me that there's concern about how things are going. Oh, that's good play.
That was important. Because she needs to have confidence.
11.
Joey Wei.
Server 3-6.
That's gone wrong as well.
11.
This is where we would have loved to have been able to hear what the coaching staff were saying and to understand it. How is your Bahasa going? You promised to learn it. Oh no, it was Korean you were getting.
I was in the Korean.
Service over. 12-8.
The chance he takes there, Chen Ji, that's not a good enough chance.
13.
He's counter-attacked immediately. There it comes, good lift. There's the counter, and they're in trouble, the Malaysians. Beautiful play by Midorikawa and Saito.
Service over. 19-all. Service over. 7-4. Danny.
Well,
14-8.
things are slipping away from the home pair at the moment.
Yeah, and I saw Cho really looking to come forward there, but what about changing it around?
Unbelievable. Defence again from Saito. At the beginning of the rally, there was a defensive shot from Natsu Saito.
14.
That was absolutely out of this world. Oh my goodness, the Malaysians had to work hard for that point.
Okay. So it's over. 15-9.
Yeah, and they're called on the return of serve. Nothing you can do about that.
10-15.
And most likely Midorikawa is playing the short service return directly into the head of Cho here.
Ball.
They've done that on a number of occasions.
16-10.
Targeting the body.
Good tactic, but it has to be tight enough.
Yeah.
8-4.
It looks to me as if Chen is trying to up his pace.
11.
It's a moving down pace of shot. Well, you said they needed to attack more. He's definitely trying to implement that.
Yeah, and if not attack, then at least be in control. But I'm impressed with the Japanese. It's the first time I've
20 seconds.
caught one of their matches. Really impressed me. Both of them.
16.
3 straight points.
Second game,
The 6-point deficit.
big. Service over, 11-5, interval.
Yeah, he's not happy with himself.
It's
That
over.
defensive shot.
17,
Was
30.
definitely unthinkable. Giving himself a little hit on the leg with his racket. That would have hurt.
Yeah.
One love straight.
It's over. 14, 17.
Code 2, 20 seconds. Code 2, 20 seconds.
That's all
It's
about
over.
placement. That's very,
18,
very clever from
14.
Saito.
Good variation.
Love. Players on board.
Two
2 points away from the
19,
quarter-final in their very
14.
first appearance at the Malaysian Open. Midorikawa and Saito. One point away. Touch. Oh,
Chen is
they're
challenging
challenging.
for
I thought that
E.
touched his racket, Steen.
I didn't see that, but I don't think they're going to win the challenge either.
No, they're certainly not. Well in.
Challenge
So it is
unsuccessful.
indeed
One
match point
challenge
opportunities,
remaining.
6 of them
20,
from
match point
for
14.
Midorikawa and Saito
Play.
from Japan.
Game.
On their first opportunity, break the hearts of the home fans by beating the seeded Chen Tang-je and Toi Wei in 2 straight games. 24, 22, 21,
Match
14
won by
in the second
Hiroki
game.
Midorikawa and Natsu Saito, 24, 22, 21, 14.
41 minutes for their victory, and they're safely through to the quarter-final stage, where it could well be an all-Japanese affair, because the number 2 seeds await in the quarter-finals tomorrow. Welcome back to the Axiata Arena. Yeah, there's plenty to eat and see in the surroundings of the arena on the concourse. And there's plenty of wonderful action down on the courts as well. After that mixed doubles, we turn our attention